Hey guys, it's me, Bendy Films. So yeah, basically today I'm gonna be finally, after so long of, after a month of trying to plan out a day or a perfect time to film this video, I finally have the chance right now. I'm home alone right now currently. So I was like, you know what? I might as well do the video now since I'm home here by myself and I have peace and quiet. So basically, if you're wondering why these plushies are laid out like right here, these are going to be showing what I'm going to be discussing today. So basically, I'm going to be discussing the changes that I'm going to do for my channel that will probably improve my channel better and will make it even better than before. So that way it won't be boring anymore. I mean, knowing you guys, I know that you guys still loved my content anyway, but I still feel bad and I still felt like myself and I still felt like my channel was like really falling off since 2020. So there's gonna be changes that I'm gonna be doing that will fix that. So let's get right let's get right into it. Because I know how much YouTubers nowadays take so long to get straight to the point. I'm not gonna be that same person. I'm not gonna be those YouTubers. So anyway, let's get right into it. So basically, the first change that I'm going to be doing for my channel that y'all will probably notice very clearly is that I'm going to, in a way, bring back my 2019 energy, like my 2019 energy and humor. And if you're a subscriber that's been around since 2018 and 2019, y'all know what I mean. So yeah, that basically, because I was like way funnier, I was like way louder. All of my videos were like way more random and meme filled. Like I feel like my 2019 videos were like way more full of memes and stuff, which I do miss that. So I'm gonna, in a way, bring all that back. Because let's be real, the humor in my channel since 2020 ever since 2020 started has really fallen off, and it's just so boring and cringe now. So yeah, that's gonna be fixed. Because I'm so tired of my 2020 era. My gosh. Even my 2018 era was better than it. So yeah, that's gonna be one of the changes. I'm gonna be bringing back my 2019 energy and humor. So I'm gonna try to go back to being loud, like really loud again, like I used to. And I'm gonna try to go back to placing random memes in my videos or like reference them in my FNAF Plush series. I'm definitely gonna be doing that. So that way my plush videos and my channel overall will go back to being actually funny again. So that's one of the changes that I'll be doing. Okay, and the next change is that I'm gonna be mainly only doing plush videos way more often. And I'm still gonna do gaming. It's gonna be like gaming is gonna mostly be like a, I don't know, like kind of like a side thing on my channel where I'm not gonna do it all the time. Like I'm not gonna do gaming all the time because that's just gonna get boring if I keep on doing it. Plus, I'm pretty sure some of y'all, I know that not all of y'all are, but I'm sure that some of you, including myself, are getting tired of the constant live streams and gaming clips, because I'm sure that y'all really want to see me do plush videos again like I used to. And don't get me wrong, I really want to do them again too. It's about time I go back to my plush tubing roots, because so that way my plush tuber brethren will be proud of me. So yeah, my channel will consist only of mainly plush videos. While I'll do gaming or let's play videos very occasionally, not all the time, but like occasionally, not all the time. So that way it's not repetitive, and that way everything is evenly balanced on my channel, and it's not so cluttered with things that are so out of place. So yeah, now it's time to discuss the changes. So now that I've pretty much discussed the changes of my channel itself, it is time to discuss the changes that I'm going to be doing to the FNAF Plush series that will make it go back to how great it used to be. So basically, one of the changes that I'm gonna do is that I am not gonna make the characters argue every episode anymore. Like, I'm not gonna make the characters argue, especially Bonnie and Chica. I'm not gonna make them argue every episode anymore, like real life people, because it's gotten so repetitive. And plus, Andrew John 100, I'm sure you guys don't, most of you don't know him, but most Plush tubers kind of know him. He makes Bonnie and Chica argue like real people a lot. And for some reason, I started going down that route too in 2020. So, yeah, I just felt like, over the years, I've been like mostly kind of taking inspiration from him too much. And I feel terrible and I feel stupid. I know that I was young. I know I was young. I was 13 to 14, so I didn't really know better. And stuff like, I didn't really know better. And I truly apologize. I truly apologize for that. So I'm gonna be fixing that. But obviously, Bonnie and Chica on my channel, don't worry, they're still gonna have such a funny rivalry, but it's not gonna be like Angel John 100. It's gonna be like how in my earlier FNAF Plush episodes, where they actually dramatically fought and everything, like in a really cartoony or goofy fight and everything, and like with like really funny sound effects and meme sounds and everything, and them just saying really funny like stuff that catches you off guard. I'm gonna make them more E-rape like they used to. So yeah, their rivalry is gonna go back to how it was in 2018 when I like sometime after I first introduced Chica. Because I know how some of you really love the Bonnie and Chica rivalry, that like the beef that Bonnie and Chica have on my channel. I know that Andrew John did that same thing, but I'm doing it differently than his. And plus, let's be real. I've seen some other Plush tubers before that have done the same exact thing. So I'm not really the first one. So yeah, basically, Bonnie and Chica are like, but not just Bonnie and Chica. Every other character are not gonna argue and stuff like real life people anymore, like every episode, because it's so annoying and it drags the episode out. It drags the episodes out and it makes them way longer than they should have. Like, take the Toy Chica's birthday meltdown video I did that I deleted, for example. Like, that dragged on for like way too much and I kept repeating myself and it was just so annoying to watch. So I'm like, yeah, that's an issue that needs to be resolved right at this instant. So yeah, that's basically that. So basically, each of the characters, they're gonna go back to how they used to fight in 2018, early 2019. Like 2018, 2019. They're gonna go back to how they used to have beef with each other, like, which was way funnier than the recent Plush episodes that were on here, but I deleted them. So yeah, that's basically that change discussed. So basically, okay, so speaking of the episodes being deleted, I'm sure y'all notice that most of my FNAF Plush episode, all of my FNAF Plush episodes that were made in 2020 are now gone. And if you want to know why, it's because I deleted them. Yes, I did. Because I just figured it was probably for the best and everything. Because I could not stand how cringe and awkward and repetitive they were. I just couldn't stand it. I could not watch it. Because I do watch my videos back sometimes and everything, you know, for fun, just because I'm bored. Plus, I just think it's fun to check and see how... Plus, you just have to check and see how your video is doing. Like, that's a thing all content creators do nowadays, I'm sure. But yes, I deleted those episodes because, oh my god, it was just such a cringe fest of an era back in 2020. Like, from the Bendy character showing up all the way to the episode where Bendy got stuck in a closet, which I'm sure some of you OG fans remember that one. And that's another thing. I feel like that's another thing. I feel like ever since I introduced the Bendy characters in the FNAF Plush episodes, they've been given way too much screen time and they've overshadowed the FNAF Plush characters too much. And I'm starting to see it now. At the time I thought it was cool. But now that I've grown and matured a bit, maturing is realizing I'm sure you've seen those memes. But maturing is realizing that introducing the Bendy characters isn't really a good idea right now. Because the way that I introduced them was kind of bland and boring, and they were just, I don't know, they just randomly popped up. Like, and they came like really because of them being evicted from Jojo Studios. Really? Like, that was the best thing that I could come up with. Like, oh my god, that was just, that was so stupid. But anyway, those episodes are gone now. So now really the current episode, so now instead the current episode is Chica Gets Arrested. Which, that episode is good. That was like the last episode where the FNAF Plush series was good. That was the final good FNAF Plush episode. So I'm not deleting that one either. I'm not deleting Chica Gets Arrested because that FNAF Plush episode holds a special place in my heart. Like, that video is so funny, and Chica is hilarious in that video. Every character is hilarious. And, of course, I'm very loud in that video, too. So, yeah, there's no way I can get rid of that one. So that one's staying. So, pretty much, I'm kind of restarting most of the episodes in 2020. So, basically, now the starting point is from Chica Gets Arrested. So, now I'm starting from Chica Gets Arrested now. So now Chica Gets Arrested is now the current episode. So now I'm starting after that again. So I'm basically having like a fresh start on it because, yeah, honestly, yeah, so that's basically that change. And speaking of the Bendy characters being introduced in the series, the next change, if I reintroduce them again, which I don't even know if I will, but if I do, basically, first things first, I'm getting this out of the way. Bendy and Ink Bendy are not going to be separate characters anymore. Yeah, they're not going to be separate characters anymore. And most of all, they're not going to have a Bonnie and Chica like rivalry, because I already have these two having beef with each other in the series. So I feel like those two are enough. And basically, plus, I just felt like these two were, like, replacing Bonnie and Chica. And I hated that. Like, I hated that. Because I like Bonnie and Chica in my FNAF Plush series. And I'm literally the one, this is coming from me, the person that's making these episodes. So, yeah, that's just that. So, basically, if I do reintroduce them, basically, they're not going to be separate characters anymore, like I said. Instead, guess what? They're going to be one and the same. Yeah, I use that for example. They're gonna basically be one and the same. Like, pretty much Bendy transforming into this if he's like triggered or something or whatever. Kind of like basically making it more like the game. Like making it more like Bendy and the Ink Machine and Dark Revival. Because it just works better. And plus it creates more possibilities for better episodes. And plus, I just didn't want another rivalry that's based from Chica and Bonnie, because these two having beef with each other, I feel like is already enough for the FNAF Plush series. Plus, every other of the animatronics do have beef sometimes as well, so I feel like they're already enough. But if I introduce these guys again, I'll make them one and the same. So, like, I'll make them one and the same like this. So basically, if Bendy gets triggered, he's gonna transform into this. So I think that's better. I'm sure that you guys like that idea too. I like it better too. I think it's better and it improves the reintroduction of the Bendy characters if I reintroduce them or not. I don't know if I will. I'll probably wait a bit of a long time before. Honestly, I'll probably wait until I get more Bendy plushies before I end up doing that. Because it's just weird how I mainly have Bendys and one Boris. Like, I need to get Alice and other people too, so yeah. So yeah, that's basically that change done. Okay, so basically, I guess the last change that I can think of that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fix their voices. The animatronics. I'm gonna fix their voices, especially Chica's. I'm gonna try my hardest to make Chica sound like how I used to make her sound when I used to make my voice a tiny bit higher. Because, you know, Chica's a female. Plus, I'm sure it'll be super weird for you guys to hear my voice, my normal voice coming out of her mouth. Like, I bet that would sound so weird and out of place. So I'm gonna fix that. And yes, I'm still gonna get, and for you OGs, I'm still gonna continue Chica's man voice gag. Like, I'm still gonna continue the gag where I'm not gonna do it all the time, but every now and then I'm gonna make Chica do that man voice that she used to do, which I think was funny. So, but it's gonna be more dramatic. Obviously, I'm gonna try to make it more dramatic and funny. So for you OGs, expect that very soon. So it's not just Chica that's gonna get her voice revamped a little. I'm also gonna try to fix Foxy's voice. I'm gonna try to do my old Foxy voice. I don't know if I can now, but I'm gonna try if I do an episode with him. And obviously Puppet, I'm gonna make him sound like this again because I'm sure that you guys missed his voice. And Kaden, aka Slime Boy, like formerly Slime Boy. I'm sure if you're watching this, I'm sure you remember that voice. I'm sure that gave you a lot of flashbacks of the puppet sounding like this. So yeah, expect that voice coming back very soon. But Bonnie, well, I can use my normal voice for Bonnie. Bonnie's kind of like a basic character. Like, he doesn't really seem like a character that would have a deep voice or anything. He sounds like a character. He looks like a character that would probably have my voice coming out of my regular voice coming out of his mouth. So I'll use my normal voice for him, and for Freddy, I'll probably make him sound like this, like just a little bit deeper, so it different. Because I'm just trying to differentiate them. I'm trying to give them proper personalities because that's what they need. As for Carl, which I don't even know if that's his official name anymore, but I'm still going to call him Carl in my FNAF Plush series because I just feel like it's more recognizable. Plus, it's just way easier to say than just Mr. Cupcake. So I'll just call him Carl, but I'll just talk in my normal voice for him. Like, I'll just use my normal voice for him. I don't know where, if you OGs remember, I do have a custom that my brother made that was the FNAF 1 cupcake, but I don't know where it is, so I just have this out right now. So yeah, that's basically that change. I'm going to be fixing their voices up, so they're kind of back to how they used to be, and I'm sure that you guys are really excited for them to finally have proper personalities and stuff that are extremely funny at times. Okay, so wait, actually, I know what to say for the last change. Okay, so the final change that I'm going to do for the FNAF Plush series, and I guess I already discussed the change for the Plush series, so I don't need to talk about that. But the FNAF Plush series, the last change that I'm going to do for the FNAF Plush series is that I'm going to make, like, I'm not going to make each episode focus on the entire cast all the time. There's going to be episodes where it's going to be focusing on 1 or 2 characters, or maybe 3, while the rest are out doing stuff. So basically, for example, if I wanted to do an episode just strictly about Foxy doing something, then I'll do it. And it'll only focus on him, because I think it'll be a funny little adventure of his. Plus, I can kind of see him doing that. So yeah, I definitely will do that in the future. So stay tuned for that. Plus, I'm sure plus there hasn't been enough of Foxy. Like, there hasn't been enough of him, so I'm gonna try to do more stuff for him in the future. I mean, who knows? Maybe, if anything, since he's called Foxy the Pirate Fox for a reason, who knows? I could possibly do a pirate-themed episode for him. If I'm able to, like, if I have the right stuff for it. I don't know if I will, but if I do, then yeah, I will definitely do that. That would be so cool, I feel like, and very adventurous for Foxy, because I bet he really needs it. And for another example, there's also going to be some episodes where it's focusing on only Chica as well, which I think is going to be hilarious, because Chica is such a funny character on my FNAF Plush series. I want to continue that streak. So that's basically that change, is that not every episode is going to focus on like all these characters at once, like in one episode. There's going to be episodes where it's going to be focusing on 1 or 2 characters, maybe 3, if done right. So that's basically it. Alright, well, I guess that's all the changes that I can think of for my channel and for the FNAF Plush series, or just the plush stuff in general and the humor in my channel. and the content that I'm going to be sticking with as well. So I'm like, because I'm just trying to do all these changes so I can fix my channel, so that way my channel can actually be so that way my channel will actually be a plush tubing channel again. Because I feel like I'm disappointing my plush tuber ancestors by the way my channel has been going about things. So yeah, I hope these changes made them proud. So yeah, so from plush videos from now on, expect them to be so much better, more funnier, chaotic, meme-filled, and each of the characters having their old voices back, and just overall the comedy and the chaos being better than ever. And also expecting solo episodes with y'all's fan favorite characters from the FNAF series. So yeah, I guess that's it. Well, guys, I guess I'll see you guys later now. Stay safe and have a good day. And guys, once again, thank you so much for 1.01k view. Like, why do I keep saying views? Thank you so much for getting me to 1.01k subscribers. I did not know I was gonna make it. I don't know how I did. It just randomly appeared out of nowhere, and I'm just so happy for you guys for doing that for me. So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for that. I love y'all. I hope y'all stay safe. And I hope y'all, most importantly, I hope y'all have a good day. And I hope that, and comment down if you really love the changes that I'm going to be doing for my channel. So, yeah. Stay tuned, guys. So yeah, basically, I'm going to be single-handedly restarting the I'm going to be restarting the FNAF Plush episodes after Chica gets arrested. I'm going to be starting from there again. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. And, yeah, see you guys. Peace out.